Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. How do we become pure? The only way we become pure is turning to the Most High God and Him alone. There is no other way out. Hit that like button on your way in the door. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We always got to give it a few minutes to see if any brews gonna come in here, because YouTube does not like to send out notifications. Some of you may notice we're going live earlier than normal. Excuse me. That's because I'm feeling under the weather today and I have to do this live and I don't have a second to spare because I need to do this live, get me something to eat so that I can get in bed. But I wasn't going to abandon the team because I'm a team player. I take my position on the team very seriously. And I don't even know what the name of my position is. I'm just glad to be on the team. I don't care what the name of my position is. I'm just glad to be on the team, and I'm going to ball my heart out. And I'm never going to quit, and I'm never going to stop. This is what it's all about right here, for real. See, it's these kind of things right here that are going to follow us into the afterlife, family. Excuse me. And forgive me if my voice crackles or buckles or whatever it's doing. Because as I said, Hebrews, I'm under the weather right now. Consider this video a audio only recording. We're just gonna give it another few minutes or so to see if any brews make it up in here, and then we will get started. God's chosen ones. You were right the whole time. This video is dedicated to the chosen ones, not the pretenders. But I see all these people making all these kind of videos about them being the chosen one. How in the world are you the chosen one when you are advocating drinking blood and eating somebody's body? But you're supposed to be an Israelite and you're supposed to be chosen one this, chosen one that. But you don't know you're not supposed to drink blood of any kind. But you're the so-called chosen one, right? Please. And like I said, family, bear with me if my voice crackles and shakes and all of that stuff, because I'm really not feeling too well. We got J.R. Meadows in the building. J.R. Meadows says, let's roll out my Hebrew FBA family, a.k.a. the Most High people. That's right. Let them know, brother. Let them know who they are. Brother J.R. Meadows, and he goes, what's up, soldier? Oh, what's going on, broski? Just doing what it do, fam. Just coming here, joining up with the fam for a bit. Want to come to touch bases with y'all, with the chosen ones, with the real chosen ones. Because the real chosen ones, until everybody else is forced to come around, we all we got, y'all. So it doesn't matter whether I feel well or feel not. But I'm sure, as you can see, Brother J.R. Meadows, I'm not feeling the best today. But I'm not complaining about it. Just letting you brothers and sisters know what's going on. That's why I'm on here job earlier than normal, so I can basically hurry up and get my black behind in the bed. J.R. Meadows, and he's back again. And he says, get well, champ. Appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that, my brother. My brother. My brother. I appreciate that, my brother. And you know what, my brother? Brother J.R. Meadows says, get well, champ. I definitely appreciate that, homie. And then Brother J.R. Meadows says, tea on top of tea and rest. Hey, brother, that's just what I'm doing right now, drinking this tea, brother. Drinking this tea as we speak. And after I get off of here with y'all, I'm probably going to have another glass. Yes, sir. Good to see y'all in here. Okay. Excuse me. I'm not going to keep y'all too long. But I definitely got to come out and talk about this because chosen ones, this is your time. I'm talking to somebody out there. I'm talking to all of God's chosen ones. See, because this thing goes deep, fam. This thing goes deep. Welcome to all of the new family members who are finding the family. Welcome to all the new family members. YouTube would call them subscribers. Maybe if it was another kind of channel, another kind of genre, maybe they would be subscribers. But because we are who we are and we are God's chosen ones, you guys are not subscribers. Y'all my brothers, my sisters, my cousins, my aunties, and my uncles, my grandmothers and my grandfathers, stuff like that. And some of us are spiritual neighbors. You might say, hey, but that's not my cousin, my brother, or my sister. Nah, nigga, that's your spiritual neighbor. That's your spiritual family friend. Everybody know. Y'all know how everybody got their friend of the family. You might have them now, or you might have had them in the past. So close with the family that they are really damn near like family. Get treated just like your family. People be thinking that they are your family because they be rolling with y'all. And at that point, I mean, that's your family. They rolling with you. We got spiritual neighbors here. Spiritual cousins, spiritual brothers and sisters, spiritual grandfathers. To all the chosen ones, though. What chosen ones, though? Because who is the person that gets to decide who's a chosen one? Is it me? Is it you? Is it the guy next door who gets to decide who or what a chosen one is? See, what you're going to find, a lot of people have the tendencies to want to make up their own definitions to fit different agendas. And because of that, there's so many layers to deception. Most people don't really want to know who the chosen ones are, because you're going to be brought face to face with the hardcore reality. Everything you thought you knew, for the most part, all lies. That is very unnerving to 90% of the people on this planet. See, the real chosen ones have been hidden. The one who God chose to be the chosen ones. Not who somebody with a YouTube channel just decide to start making chosen one content. Because I don't know if you brothers and sisters are aware, but there are many people out here on YouTube actually making the bulk of their videos based around topics and titles called Chosen One. Chosen One this, Chosen One that. How to tell if you're a chosen one. The trials of a chosen one. And all kind of fluff and buff like that. But none of these people are telling you who told them that they were a chosen one. Did they come up with this on their own? Was it somebody that they work with at their job? Was it a YouTuber, somebody on TikTok or Instagram? Or did they actually go into the Bible? Because everybody claims that they love the Bible, right? So they claim. Have people gone into the Bible and read who the God in the Bible said is the chosen one? When you bring forth a question like that, you will get crickets. Crickets because the cat is now out of the bag. And once that cat comes out of that bag, you ain't putting it back in. I don't care who you are. Ceaseless, millennia, people, spirits have fought long and hard to distort reality, to distort the fact of who the God in the Bible calls the chosen ones. It never ceases to amaze me, because you can come on YouTube and you can find multiple people who specialize in making what I would call chosen one content. All they talking about is chosen one this, chosen one that. How to know if you're a chosen one. How to do this if you're a chosen one. Whole time, none of these people are telling you that it's wrong to drink blood. All of these people are followers of the one who the world calls JC, Christ. Whether they die hard, whether they are die-hard Christians or lukewarm Christians, it really doesn't matter. You shouldn't be being a Christian anyway. So any form of being a Christian, you're way out of bounds, and you're actually a lawbreaker. And I hope that some blood drinking, body eating person comes across this video, and instead of getting caught up in your emotions, I hope that you get caught up in the words that I'm speaking. Because these words are not from emotions. I happen to be a real chosen one, just as many of my brothers and sisters are who are on this channel, who are on this live and the playback. We are what you would call the real McCoy. We're the real deal. We're God's chosen ones. Not because I said so, not because another brother or sister said so, but because the one who everybody calls God, whose name is Yahweh, the one who everybody calls God, he said that my brothers and sisters and me, he said that we are his chosen ones. So that's where I get calling myself a chosen one. But to all you other guys out there who are on YouTube, and you know who you are, every other video, you're making a video with chosen one in your title. Chosen one this, chosen one that, how to do this as a chosen one. Why are you still following Christ? Why are you still drinking blood? Anybody out there who is not telling you that it's all about the God of the Old Testament, and that's sound confirmation right there. Anybody out there who's claiming to be a chosen one, but they are not telling you that it's all about the God of the Old Testament, that person is way off. Now, I'm not saying there's no hope for them, but as of right now, as they are in that state, they are drunk with blood. Right now, they're way out of bounds. And the only way that they're going to come out of that is if the God of the Old Testament sees fit to. We must understand, as a chosen one, we see things before other people do. And sometimes seeing these things can become a burden. You've heard it been said before, the gift and the curse. Oh, how true it can be. Because many of God's chosen ones are often ridiculed, mocked, made fun of, bullied, ostracized, told you're a fool, told, who do you think you are? We got Son of Yah in the building. Son of Yah, good to see you, brother. Hope all is well with you, family. I hope all is well with every one of yous out there. Hit the like button as you come through the door. Share this video with somebody and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Whether you're new to this channel, whether you've been here for a while, if you've been on this channel for a while and you stuck around through some of the things that we've been through on this channel, obviously you're a chosen one. Even if some of the people who were here, they left, came back, it doesn't mean that you're not a chosen one. But the Most High reveals things to who he does. The Most High sets every one of us up where he wants us. Just like when you're in grade school, you got kindergarten through 12th grade. And it's the Most High God who decides what grade that all of us are in. It's the Most High God who decides if and when we will graduate to the next grade, and if we will go to spiritual college, spiritual grad college, and all kind of other stuff, spiritual tech programs. I mean, it's all kind of levels to this, and it never stops. Okay? The Most High don't ever stop. We've had it all wrong. But God's chosen ones, they called you a lunatic. They did not heed your warnings. Many of God's chosen ones, you tried to give warning to people that you know. Dare I even say that you prophesied to some people that you know. But those prophecies were meant with a smirk or a Christian grin, a Christian glare and a Christian grin, as they shake their head and say, man, what happened to you? How many times as a chosen one have you heard that question get asked to you, my friend? Whether you're on the live or you watching this on the playback, if you are a chosen one and you have heard that question before, whether you are a man or a woman, somebody will just shake their head and go, man, what happened to you, man? You know what that is? That is the ways of this world. The ways of this world is to conform or be cast out, period. And how dare you question the system? How dare you pay attention to what's going on? How dare you have the nerve to think that the one who the world calls God would speak to you in a dream or a vision? How dare you, chosen one? Who do you think you are? You think you special? As a chosen one, how many of my chosen ones out there have heard that before? You think you special? I'm talking to somebody out there right now. And you know what? To all my chosen ones out there, this is going to resonate with you. And understand this. The nation of Israel are the chosen ones. I repeat, for all of you scammers out there, all of you people coming on YouTube, I'm so sick of you every other video. Some of you every video. Chosen one so-and-so. Chosen one blase blah. Chosen one XYZ. How it goes when you're a chosen one. And you never ever mention a word about the Israelites. Who do you think you are? And whoever you are out there, if you think I'm talking to you, then I'm talking to you. Whoever you are, wherever you are. If it's 10 of you or 10,000 of you, I'm talking to all of you. If you think I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. Making all these videos talking about chosen one, don't mention nothing about the Israelites. Who do you think you are? God's chosen ones have been hidden. They've been hidden under a rock. When you are chosen one, you will be despised. And even amongst the chosen ones, See, the nation of Israel, Jacob, the Hebrew Israelites, you are the chosen ones, my friend, my brothers and my sisters, scattered into all nations. Did you know that the Old Testament is about you and your God and your trials and your tribulations and your salvation? Did you know that the Old Testament is all about you? As a chosen one, it is time to fully step out. It is time to fully separate yourselves. And we've already begun to do it. It's time to go even deeper. We must separate ourselves from the wicked doers. We must separate ourselves from the idolaters, the people who want to drink blood and eat bodies. We must separate ourselves from them. Just as the Most High separate the light from the darkness. Shout out to brother Son of Yah again. Son of Yah says Tav X. And a big Tav X to you, Son of Yah. Hope all is well with you, brother. Hope all is well with all of my chosen ones out there. And even amongst the chosen ones, because the nation of Israel is the chosen ones, all of us. But understand this, even though our nation is the chosen one, the majority of our nation will not heed the calling. Although they have been chosen, it is our responsibility to choose back. The Most High is not going to make you walk in his ways. He chose you. Are you going to choose him back, chosen ones, and take back and reclaim what is rightfully yours? And that is your place in the universe. This is big, much bigger than any of us could ever imagine. As a chosen one, there's been a war against your brain. There's been a war against your spirit to keep you from rising up, to keep you from learning, to keep you from taking action. The name calling, the embarrassment, the ridicule, all designed to make you go into your shell, to doubt yourself, to let the thinking of the crowd persuade your mind, even though you know deep inside what's burning inside of you is from the Most High God. You didn't choose this life chose you. And because you see things that others can't. Chosen ones, we see things, we see the beginning, the middle, and the end of things long before anyone else even knows that something is about to happen. We've already seen it, heard it, and know the ending. So when we try to give warning to people, it just doesn't sound right because they don't have the foggiest idea what we're talking about. And that is sometimes the burden of being a chosen one. You see things way before other people do. That's why sometimes you get called a lunatic. They were laughing at you. Just a couple of years ago, they were laughing you to scorn, calling you a lunatic. Oh man, that'll never happen. This will never happen. That'll never happen. And when the things that you told people will happen, all of a sudden, there's no more laughter, no more mocking. But what you see is the eye-trembling fear in their eyes. But many will hang on to foolish pride and pretend as if you never said anything to let them know what was about to happen. The same people who made fun of you, mocked you, scorned you, bullied you, are now looking and watching your words come to pass. As a chosen one, can you imagine what must be going through their heads right now? Now, some of them don't know just how to take you because you were the only one that they knew who actually knew what was going on. One of the burdens of being a chosen one. Nobody ever believes you, but you see things first. You go through things first. And sometimes people come around and they snap out of it. A lot of the times they do not, for various reasons. Chosen ones, you have an effect on every place that you go, whether you know it or not. That's why everybody wants to hijack your swag, wants to make claim to be a so-called chosen one, even though they have no proof, nothing that they can say, well, this is why I say I'm a chosen one. None of these people go into the Bible, even though they claim they love the Bible. Well, who does the God in the Bible say that the chosen ones are? And even amongst the chosen ones, who are the Israelites, that's who we are on this channel. This channel was built and dedicated for the love of the Israelites, even though I didn't know I was an Israelite when I started this channel, which is now 8 years ago. And sometimes it's only in looking back on your life as a chosen one. The mighty one of Jacob was controlling your steps the whole time. Even though sometimes it didn't even make sense to you. And it definitely didn't make sense to the people who doubted you. And you must remember, as a chosen one, when the people made fun of you, when they doubted you, when they said you didn't know what you was talking about, claimed you were even a false prophet. It wasn't that they just necessarily didn't like you or didn't believe what you were saying. They could not allow what you were telling them to be true. Because if what you was telling people were true for the last couple of years, if what you were saying was true, then that means their whole entire reality gets shattered. And people cannot afford to have their entire reality shattered. So what if it's the truth that's doing the shattering? People sleep better at night being lied to. So they had to reject you. They had to reject your warnings. They had to reject your prophecies. When you told people you had a dream from the Most High, they had to shut you down and tell you, oh man, that dream ain't from the Most High. You're making that up. Or that's just another dream. Or that dream is from the devil. Anything to discredit anything that you're saying. But they no longer can do it. Because when they look at the facts, with every passing day, that's how you know we're getting closer to the end of this world. With every passing day, it becomes more difficult to hold on to lies in a fictional reality because the chosen ones are destroying all of the lies. The chosen ones are destroying all of the falsehoods. And the chosen ones are leaving no lies for you to grip onto. As the ship is going down, you're not going to have a life raft. Nothing to hold on to. And the lies are being completely dismantled by the chosen ones. Who are the Israelites? And even amongst the chosen ones, which is the whole nation of Israel, even amongst the chosen ones who turn back to the Most High God, even amongst us, we got ones who we look at ourselves and we say, man, He one of them ones right there. Or we look at one of the women and we say, hey, that woman right there, she one of them ones. Even amongst ourselves, even though all of us are one of them ones, we have ones amongst us. Basically, the chosen of the chosen. All of us are chosen ones. But sometimes, like, we look at ones amongst us, even though we all are one of them ones, it's just no denying it. Sometimes it's one of those ones amongst us that even we look at and say, yo, even though all of us are chosen, that guy right there or that woman right there, that's one of them ones, even to us in our sight. Can't make this up. Cannot make this up. Uh, uh, uh. Wow. What a time to be alive. Ever since 2020, it's been harder and harder for the naysayers to call you a lunatic. Even though they still do, they're doing it because it's a last-ditch hope and a last-ditch effort to hang on to some kind of normalcy for what they call normalcy. But because we are chosen ones, and if you understand what I'm saying to you right now, not only are you just a chosen one, it would appear to me that you are one of them ones. If you can understand what I'm saying to you right now, don't get it wrong, Hebrew. I know what I'm saying right now. Some people are going to understand what I'm saying. Some people are going to say, what is he talking about? If you're one of the people who's saying, what is he talking about? At this present time, it's just this particular portion hasn't clicked yet. I pray to the Most High at some point it will. And you will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's getting harder and harder to deny us. Whether you're a man, a woman, an older person, a younger person. The chosen ones, God's chosen ones, we've had dreams, we've had visions, we've had feelings in the pit of our stomach. We tried to warn people about certain things. They laughed at us, they mocked at us. I mean, some people were in tears. It was just so funny, at least at that time. Not so much anymore. Because as the chosen ones, you are watching your words come to fruition. And the silence that you hear speaks very loudly. When the words that you put out there, people said, no way, no way, no way, no way. And now they've just went silent. Because they cannot look you in the eye. Knowing all the times you told them what was happening, what was going to happen. But they looked at you and said, who do you think you are? You think you special? You try to tell somebody about a dream you had and God actually talked to you, they roll their eyes. They're like, man, I know this nigga. Or if you're a woman, I know this woman. Man, I went to school with this woman. I worked with this woman. She actually expect me to believe that God talked to her. Or, man, that guy was in my class. And he talking about God spoke to him in a dream. Who does he think he is? There's somebody out there who at one time was asking, who does he think he is? Who does she think she is? They were asking that at that season. But right now, as we on this live, they're not asking that question anymore. You know why? Because now they know who you are. And that's why they haven't said a word. because it's terrifying to them. Sound confirmation. Y'all heard that? Because you know what they're saying to themselves now? How did he know? How did he know all of these things was going to happen when everybody was making fun of him, laughing at him, saying that he didn't know nothing? They're going to say, how did she know this? Nobody listens to her. She's a nobody. We just make fun of her, bully her, pick on her. But how did she know all of these things were going to happen? She told us this. She told us that. All of these things came to pass. How did she know? A lot of people are at that stage now, the how did they know stage. And you know what? That's not your problem, chosen one. And some people are going to come back now, and they're going to come back, and they're going to humble down. And you know what? When they come back and they humble down, you treat them with love, you treat them with care, and you treat them with respect. And you deal righteously with them. And now they may be ready to hear anything else that you have from the Most High to drop on them as far as the truth goes. And now this will be your time if they are willing. The chosen ones will be and are being gathered as we speak. I definitely would like to think and believe and hope that this channel right here is one of the gathering hubs for God's chosen ones. That's definitely the aim. I want this channel to be a spiritual pillow, a nice, soft resting place for God's chosen ones to come in after they've been beaten down from this wicked, demonic, satanic world. A place where they can come, where they can feel loved, wanted, accepted, where they won't be viewed as a nut job, as a crazy person, where they will be viewed as they ought to be viewed. One of them ones. I see you. I see you out there. I see you. Hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button already. Share this video with someone if you dare. Subscribe to this channel to all of God's chosen ones out there who are the Israelites. You've been drawn to this channel for a reason. And it ain't because of me. My name is just the name on the channel. This channel belongs to the chosen ones. So if you are one of God's chosen ones, welcome home, fam. And you better subscribe to the channel because this channel belongs to you. This channel is subscribed to you. So it's only right as a true chosen one. Subscribe to the channel, family. Your words have manifested all of your crazy talk, all of your conspiracy talk. Ever since 2020, all of your crazy talk, your conspiracy talk has been manifesting left and right. Signs and wonders left and right. Total solar eclipse, total lunar eclipse. Remember last year, April the 8th? Remember how we got ridiculed? We got ridiculed right here on this channel, even by other chosen ones. You see? We got ridiculed by some of the chosen ones because they couldn't understand it. They could not see that April the 8th of last year was a sign and a wonder in the heavens. But because some of us could see, here's the thing. Whenever you go against mainstream projection, there will be major pushback. And many chosen ones, for various reasons, they have not been able to completely see clearly. Not completely. But all praises to the Most High God. All of us come to fully when and where we are supposed to. Just like all of us. Even though we are all chosen ones, we all had to go on our personal walk. Some things we didn't quite understand the way we do now. We had to come into it. Whenever that time was, that's when we came into it. There are other chosen ones out there. Their time has not come into what we have came into so far. Sound confirmation. Y'all heard that. I know you heard that. And we got chosen ones in here right now listening on the live chat. We got a lot of heavy hitters over here. All these heavy hitters we got over here, chosen ones. Even amongst ourselves, we got ones we look at and say, hey, that's one of them ones right there. And sometimes they don't always comment. Sometimes they just sit back in the cut and observe like a true G. Understand this. Them real gangsters is God's chosen ones. If you might not understand that right now, I promise you, at some point you will. I promise you. Everybody out there, you want to know what a real gangster look like? God's chosen ones are real gangsters. Might not seem like it right now, but I promise you, at some point, you're going to get the message. Chosen ones. We see things that others don't. Some of us have dreams. I know some of you guys and gals have had dreams out there. Some of you have came on this channel and commented on the comment section. Sometimes you commented in the live chat about dreams you've had, visions you've had, supernatural occurrences that have taken place in your life. And don't think for a minute that that stuff is normal, okay? But when you're a chosen one, stuff that doesn't normally happen to people, those things become normal to you. All it takes is one crazy experience, y'all. Some of us have one crazy experience. Some of us have a whole lot of crazy experiences. All it takes is one to stamp you, and you know if you were chosen one. And we've all been drawn here. And I say here, I'm talking about on this channel. And I can't prove this. I said it before, but I feel like most of us on here, I feel like most of us knew each other before we were born. Wherever we were at, wherever the souls are at waiting to be released, okay, wherever they are, I don't know where that is. I have no idea. But wherever they are, because I definitely don't believe that the Most High is creating new souls every day. I believe He created all the souls in the beginning. I believe He created all things in the beginning. Just because He creates you doesn't mean He have to birth you into the earth. See, we've been conditioned to think a certain kind of way. Oh, I was nowhere before I was born. I started existing when I was born. Who told you that? Who told you that? We have to start questioning everything. And that's one of the things this world does not like about the chosen ones. We question everything. And this world does not like people who question everything. They want you to just shut up and follow. But as a chosen one, God did not create your spirit to be like that because you were chosen one. You have to seek out the truth of all things because that's the spirit that the Creator put in you and on you. That has nothing to do with you. That was out of your control. That's the way that you were created because you're a chosen one. You're not like everybody else. Sound confirmation. Sometimes we don't realize how deep it goes. A lot of us out there are selling ourselves short because this world has made us doubt ourselves. Who do you think you are? The Most High wouldn't speak to you. Oh, you had a dream? Well, I had dreams too. People would love to say that, right? Sound confirmation. Y'all hear how my phone started ringing? Can't make this up, y'all. I cannot make this up. I'm talking to somebody. I cannot make this up. You try to tell somebody about a dream you had, you see that little smirk that came across their face. Try to tell them about a vision you had, or they start smirking. That Christian glare, that Christian grin. But you know what? It's getting harder and harder to grin every passing day, because all that talk you used to talk, they called it crazy talk. She's crazy. He's crazy. He's always blowing something out of proportion. She's always making a big deal out of something. Only to have your words hit their mark, and now you hear crickets. Because the devastating pain of realizing that you were the only one who knew what was going on. You were not crazy. You were not a lunatic. You were, in fact, 100% correct. And you were the only one who was aware of it. And nobody else. And that is driving people crazy. I'm talking to somebody out there right now. Hit the like button. Share this video with somebody. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. The burden of being a chosen one. Knowing things that others could not even possibly fathom. Things that never even cross people's mind until they're in the middle of it. I mean, these things have yet to cross certain people's mind yet. But for chosen ones, not only have certain things crossed your mind, you know the beginning, the middle, and the ending of it already. To you, it's old news. To many, they have no idea what you're talking about. It's like night and day. So don't take it personal when people didn't want to heed your warnings. You were trying to help people. You were trying to save people's lives. But they neglected your warnings. And some of those same people are no longer on the earth now because they did not heed your warning. They laughed. They grinned. Sound confirmation. I cannot make this up. I'm talking to somebody out there right now. The spirit is talking to somebody out there right now. The spirit realm out there is talking to somebody right now. The chosen ones are all being connected again in the spirit first. Cannot make this up, family. The number 444, I see you. East Coast is 444 right now. 444, I see you. Cannot make any of this up. 444, and YouTube says we got 4 people watching. So that's 4444. At least on my end, it says 4 people watching. I don't know what it says on you guys' end because sometimes YouTube likes to lie. But they can lie all they want. They are not going to stop the truth from going forward, family. All praises to the mighty one of Jacob. Now, I told you guys, the nation of Israel, the Israelites, Jacob. Jacob is the one that's chosen. The whole nation of Israel is chosen. But even amongst ourselves, there are certain ones who are chosen among us. One of them ones. One of them ones of the ones of the ones. I'm talking to somebody out there right now. Hit that like button, Hebrew. I'm going to read a couple of verses and I'm going to let you guys go. Deuteronomy 7:6. For you are a people holy to the Lord, your God. The Lord, your God, has chosen you to be a people for his treasured possession out of all the peoples who are on the face of the earth. Do you guys see that? So when we talk about God's chosen people, we're talking about according to the Bible. Not because I say so, not because J.R. Meadows say so, not because Son of Yah says so, but because we can go into this Bible that was written thousands of years before all of us were born, and we can see. Read it again. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For you are a people holy to the Lord your God. The Lord your God has chosen you to be a people for his treasured possession out of all the peoples who are on the face of the earth. That means out of all of the races, out of all the nations, Jacob or the Israelites is who God chose. Deuteronomy 14 and 2. For you are a people holy to the Lord your God, and the Lord has chosen you to be a people for his treasured possession out of all the peoples who are on the face of the earth. You guys see that again. So we got to stop faking. We got to stop pretending like everybody and their mama can just be chosen just because they want to be. It doesn't work like that, Hebrew. Now, hop over with me real quick. I'm going to let you guys go after this. You're going to read a verse or two over in Psalms 89. And we're reading out of the Yahweh Bible. And it reads, we're going to skip around a little in Psalms 89. Okay, this is one of the ones of the ones. Psalms 89 is primarily the covenant with David that the Most High made. Now understand this. The nation of Israel is the chosen nation. We just read those scriptures. Israel is chosen. All of us are one of them ones. But even amongst us, we have one who is the one of the chosen ones. The chosen of the chosen. And that would be King David. We're going to skip around a little in Psalms 89 and then we're going to bounce. Let me see. Psalms 89, verse 7. In the congregation of the saints, Yahweh is greatly reverenced. He is held in awesome fear by all who surround him. The congregation of the saints is the chosen ones. In the midst of the chosen ones, Yahweh is greatly reverenced. Everybody that's on this channel, we greatly reverence Yahweh. You know why? Because we one of them ones. That's the only way we know how to live. Verse 8. O Yahweh, Father of hosts, who is mighty like you? Who is like Yahweh? Or has your faithfulness round about you? Verse 9. You rule the swelling sea. When its waves rise up, you still them. Verse 11. The heavens are yours. The earth also is yours. The world with all its fullness, you have founded. Verse 15. Blessed are the people who understand the sounding of the trumpet. Shofar, O Yahweh, we walk in the light of your presence. Do you guys see this? Yahweh separates the light from the darkness. Okay? That's what he's doing. Physical light from physical darkness, spiritual light from spiritual darkness. Can you see it, Hebrew? I'll read it again. Verse 15. Blessed are the people who understand the sounding of the trumpet. Shofar. O Yahweh, we walk in the light of your presence. You guys hear this shofar going off in the back of the video? Blessed are the people who understand the sounding of the trumpet. Shofar. That's what's playing in a lot of these live videos. That's what's playing right now. Blessed are the people who understand the sounding of the trumpet. Shofar. Oh Yahweh, we walk in the light of your presence. I didn't even realize this, y'all. Probably for like the last year and a half, maybe. I've been having a shofar in the back of all of my videos, y'all. Because it's time. We've been graduating spiritually. Also, there's been spiritual 911, all kind of stuff going on in the spirit realm. Blessed are the people who understand the sounding of the trumpet. Shofar. This is deep, family. I didn't know that this was in verse 89. Chapter 89 of Psalms. Now, I've read Psalms 89 chapter before, but I didn't remember that this part was in here, verse 15. I'm going to read it again. Blessed are the people who understand the sounding of the trumpet. Shofar. O Yahweh, we walk in the light of your presence. Verse 16. In your name we rejoice all the day, and in your righteousness we are exalted. Do you see that? In the righteousness of Yahweh we will be exalted. All of the chosen ones. Every last one of us. Verse 17, for you are the glory of our strength, and in your honor our horn is exalted. Y'all know who the horn of Israel is. Verse 18, for you, O Yahweh, are our defense. O Holy One of Israel, you are our King. Verse 19, then you spoke in a vision to your Holy One. Sounds like one of them ones. Then you spoke in a vision to your Holy One and said, I have imparted strength to a youth and not to a warrior. I have exalted a young man above the people. I have found David my servant with my holy oil. I have anointed him. Verse 21, my power will be ever present with him, and my arm will strengthen him. Verse 22, the enemy will not exact tribute from him, nor will the son of iniquity, son of Satan, afflict him. Verse 23, I will crush his enemies in front of him, and I will plague those that hate him. Verse 24, but my faithfulness and my mercy will be with him, and in my name will his horn be exalted. Verse 25, I will set his hand in the sea, his right hand in the flood. Verse 26, he will call out to me, you are my Father, O Yahweh. You are the rock of my salvation. Verse 27, and I will make him my firstborn, higher than the kings of the earth. Verse 28, my mercy I will keep for him forever, and my covenant will stand fast with him. Hey, y'all, I'm going to let that stand and sit right there. You just read about the chosen of the chosen. The whole nation of Israel are the chosen ones. But even amongst us, we got ones who we look at and say, hey, he one of them ones, or she one of them ones. We just read about the chosen of the chosen. And think about this. At some point, at some day, this guy that we just read about, King David, who is the chosen of the chosen, at some point, whether you guys believe this or not, at some point, all of God's chosen ones will be resurrected. You're going to be brought back to life. And then the chosen of the chosen is going to lead us in battle. And you heard what we just read, what he's going to do. If you need a refresher, go back and play that part again. Okay? All praises to the Most High God and him alone. The road of a chosen one is not for everybody. or else everybody would be chosen. All praises to the Most High and Him alone. To all of my chosen ones out there, to God's chosen ones, to Yahweh's chosen ones. Stand strong and don't give up, fam. Until next time, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm out.